Domlink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video, welcome to another show. Sorry about this, it cut off, the phone was too hot, we have 2 videos to do. So we did pump them out, and after that I'm going to be able to go outside to do a TikTok live in the beautiful weather. So are we excited? Because I'm excited, so let's be excited together? Yeah, let's be excited together. So, we're talking about the tower today. Talking about the tower, which is a gaming video. Drum, please. Or we want to do insecurities. I could do insecurities, then finish with the normal channel, then do the tower at the end, so we can finish the 2 videos that I have to do today. Let's go with insecurities. So, insecurities, I already started this version. This is number 2, the phone close. Insecurities is a very weird subject to talk about because it's an uncomfortable subject. I think the very definition of insecurity is not being comfortable. So kind of ironic, isn't it? But yeah, so the subject wasn't one that I chose myself. It came from a girl that I really like. Not love, but I really like because she's a good person. She has a good soul. She's been there for me without knowing. So the day me and I'm not gonna say her name because I'm not gonna point her out. Hey, she has fucking insecurities. Go troll him. But the day we met, I had bad thoughts. I had deleting a certain game, my game. And I met her, and she was super kind, super refreshing. Then we took another time, and even the second time we talked, I felt so bad for her because the first thing that she said was, "Do you remember me?" I'm like, why would I forgot you? I'm not super big content creator, but you're nice to me. I wouldn't forget you, right? I possibly will forget you in fucking 10 years, but for now you're stuck with me, you know? And this person, in my opinion, is drop dead gorgeous. She's fucking flawless. She is beautiful. She's gorgeous. And she has a really good heart. I don't remember if she's a vet or she works on a ranch. She's like a horse trainer or something. I know there's horse involved. And when she told me what she was doing, I remember like, oh, that's really sweet. That's really kind. And I'm a bit of an asshole, right? And she was talking to me, and she said, and I haven't heard about her in a while. She used to post kind of a little bit, and I was on her channel because I was worried, you know. Like I said, it's, it might be the internet, but you still get the vibes. You still get the vibe that this person is a good person. You still get the vibe that this person is, you know, they're quality human being, quality flesh of human being, quality. They're not waste of air, you know, and which is such I'm such an asshole. But I was like, yo, she's really chill. She's really chill. And so I was worried about her, and I noticed she deleted everything. And I asked her, yo, is everything okay? I noticed that she deleted everything. Want to talk about it? And she told me like she has insecurities, and she doesn't look like the way that she look. And I tried to tell her, hey, fucking, you're gorgeous. But she's like, no, you're saying that because you care about me. And I'm like, yeah, but I believe it, you know. And then with my mom, the same thing happened. Not the same thing because I was gonna say I don't find my mom attractive. I think my mom, she's pretty. I think she's gorgeous. Do I find her attractive? That's my fucking mom. Come on, guys, get your head out of the gutter. If you do have a gutter, if you don't, I don't know why your head's in there. Little gutter humor, because why not? See, my mom, she was saying, I don't want to be on the camera anymore. And I was like, okay, Ma, is there a specific reason? Are you sad? Did I film too much? Which is possibly the case. She's like, no, I look old. The fuck kind of bullshit is that? But then I understood, because I'm like, well, if you feel old, but it's not that you're old. Everybody gets older. And then my mom possibly had this fear of aging, right? Which is very more common than we think. Ugh, that's not cool, you know. You don't wish that upon people. You don't wish that upon your mom most of all. You love your mom. She birthed you. You don't know how much time she spent on that bed, but she birthed you, right? And you're like, oh. And I was talking with this guy, and yesterday, a good friend of mine, and it's like, yo, I like this girl. And at first, so he liked this girl. He thought that she liked him back, but she didn't. And she was pretty brutal with him and saying, no, I don't like you, dude. Which she said wasn't really nice. So yeah, what exactly happened was, At first he was mad at her, and then we started talking yesterday, and he was mad, and then it transformed itself into, did I do something wrong? Which is a very human feeling to have. It's a very, 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 very normal feeling to have for a breakup. Was that my fault? As a failure, thinking it was your fault, and that's insecurities. So it's like, insecurities is very normal, and the problem with insecurities is it's very taboo. We don't talk about it. I think insecurity is being uncomfortable, and a lot of people don't want to be uncomfortable. And I'm very lucky because those people shared with me, hey, I'm insecure. And I'm like, okay. And as a person that dealt with insecurities, um, I was dealing with this, and I never talk about it, right? And I talk about everything. You know me. Even we had a girl. It was a situationship more than a relationship. But it was a situationship, and this girl, it didn't work, and yesterday it was kind of breaking, and then she kept asking, hey, can we talk? And we keep talking, and the reality was, when we were talking, we were fighting a lot, and I'm like, if I know that we can be in a relationship, I don't mind fighting, but it's a friend that we fight this much, I'm not gonna take it, we're not gonna take it. Oh, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. A little Pink Floyd for you guys. And but I didn't want to hurt feelings yesterday, so I was like, hey, like, I'm having these issues. The classic fucking bullshit of it's me, not you. Even though I don't think it's her, I think it's both of us. I think we're broken people, and two broken people don't fix each other, right? Sadly, because I would be fixed for a while now. I usually go for broken girl. Somebody asked me what's my type of girl. I think it was yesterday or the day before. My answer is a broken girl. Oh, I love those. And see, I'm very nervous talking about insecurities. I'm very uncomfortable. If you notice by the twitching. Coffee. The reality is, yesterday we made a video about why it didn't work. About what I did and what she did, and it was mutual that it wasn't working. However, she did something that I didn't do, and that something was she shared her insecurities, which I didn't do. I'm like, oh, maybe that would have been important, I would have not changed anything, but it was a good opportunity for me to vent or to rant out. Not rent, vent. Renting is an apartment. Hello. So I'm gonna be using the internet to vent. How about that? Insecurities. And I'm gonna be sharing some stuff not because I'm a victim, not because I'm trying to be a victim, more so because I do believe that I cannot expect people to share information with me or share their insecurities if I don't do it first. It's like a party, but there's no invitation. And you figure out that the guy who was organizing the party didn't give the invitation, right? So my insecurities, and I've dealt with insecurity for a while, for a long ass time. I'm 5'4". Hello, I'm down here, and because there was insecurities. Of course, there was insecurities of not being the standard, being smaller than standard. I was the smallest of my class through high school, through middle school. I don't remember kindergarten, but I didn't ask because I was afraid of the answer. Even if you look at me, I'm not super pretty. So I'm not small. I'm small. I'm not super pretty. I'm athletic, and although it's stupid, it's all physical stuff. But as a kid, you're being judged for that. You're being the last person chosen for the sports, right? And weirdly speaking, I got a good story about that. I was always the last chosen for sports until I started working out. When I started working out, I was the third chosen. The two popular guys were the chosen one, and then I was the third one, So I was the first of the non-popular. Yeah. And I was in insecurities, and then another insecurity that I have was my voice. Because I speak fast. And for a long period of my life, I was like, oh, I'm trying to speak slower, Even my mom, she'll tell me, if I have an interview and she knows, like, be calm, stay calm. She's trying to do good, but it's hurtful. You're like, Ma, I know, okay? I know. It's the fact that she thinks that she has to tell you that it's hurtful, Become insecure, like, and I know it can be intense, but weirdly speaking, the speaking fast and being weird used to be huge insecurities. Now it's not, because I just accept myself. I speak fast. Some people understand me, some people don't. Is it a perfect situation? No. Could I make a bigger effort? But see, the bigger effort is adapting yourself for others, which is a good thing. But they wouldn't do, not because they wouldn't do the same for you, but okay, let's put it like that, right? Somebody tells you, hey, can you speak slower? If they ask you like that, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't have a problem. I'll be speaking slower, not slower. Slower, there's no problem with that. Even then, you see that I changed the speed of my tonality. If they're saying, hey, you speak fucking fast, I'm not gonna change it, right? And it's not fair, because if you ask, you have to ask me nicely to speak slower, it doesn't make a lot of sense. However, I will never ask somebody to say, hey, can you listen faster? I will never ask that. So people think it's okay to say speak slower, but if I was to say listen faster, I'd be an asshole, right? Ultimately speaking, insecurities. We're talking about the girl that I was seeing, right? And she was texting. She was in the very beginning. She was texting me. She was like, "Hey, can you help me with my Tinder bio?" I could. I'm not. I'm a weird kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous of when I'm jealous. If I know that you're out with somebody else, I'm gonna lose interest. I'm like, oh, bro, fuck it, fuck her. She can suck it, you know. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna get mad. I'm not gonna be like, oh, yo, you belong to me. It's like, no, you went with somebody. I just chill with him. I don't care, even though I do care, but I'll protect myself, right? So she was saying that, and I helped her out. I helped her do a Tinder bio. It was funny, right? Of course, I bullshit my way through. I was like, you should say this, even though you should never say this. Because she's like, oh, I'm like, what you looking for? She's like love. So I said, oh, write down that your hips are perfect for bearing children. So she wrote that. I know that's not nice, and I do feel bad about that, but I said my hips. I told her to write, my hips are perfect for bearing children, which means that she wants some serious. But any guy that's gonna read that's like, oh, she wants some kid right away. Fuck that, right? But mostly, I wasn't insecure. I'm not insecure about. I'm not comparing myself to others, right? A lot of people say, hey, why don't you get more views? Don't really care. Would I like to be more popular? Absolutely. Would I like more views? Absolutely. Am I satisfied with what I have? Yes. I'm not worried about it, right? I'm not insecure about that. I think that everything happened for a reason. I think everything is supposed to happen for a reason. And I believe that everything will happen when it's supposed to happen, if it happens. Make sense? Makes sense. So there's that. My other insecurities, 1,881. That's a nice one. I'm just gonna be taking care of this very fast, very quick, faster than I can speak. So I'm gonna talk very fast, right? And I'm gonna say the alphabet. And by the time we're finished with the alphabet, of course, we'll be done. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, of course, me explaining the situation give me enough time to finish it, but you didn't specify. Insecurities that I have. It's funny because I don't have that many insecurities. I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty accepting of my own self. I should be more worried, right? I think that because I'm not worried enough, I'm not insecure enough. So, for example, I think insecurities come from a worry. Insecurity, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, my girlfriend makes more than me. That's an insecurity, right? But ultimately speaking, it's not your fault. It's not your girlfriend's fault that she's making more than you. And you're working in a place where possibly you didn't think about the salary, right? And so it's a different mentality. It's a different thing. But it's the same thing at the same time. So because you're not worried, you don't have that many. Oh, I didn't even need to do it. I need to do it on this one, my Atlantis. Dear ink. When I make videos, there's time where you see, if I was insecure, I wouldn't make those videos. You know what? Okay. I'm doing a lot of introspection. I'm doing a lot of self-inspection, and with the videos I'm talking to myself. I think. Say what I'm thinking out loud, and that's a lot of it's a lot of therapy. For example, right, I'm gonna be filming 3 hours a day. That's 3 hours of therapy a day. Now, I wouldn't recommend myself as a shrink, but it does help. So yeah, so maybe my insecurities, the fact that I don't have insecurities. Maybe I should care more. Maybe I shouldn't. I should start giving a fuck. Right? Who knows? And that's basically it. So I hope this helps. I hope that you enjoy the video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Please, please, if you have insecurities and I don't care about talking about them, it's fine. Do not feel forced. I would go on a Discord, I would go on a different server, or I would go on a place where I can be anonymous and then scream it. I have a large nose. It's a large penis, but that was very, very distasteful. Very distasteful. I have a large nose. And that would be it, right? You want to know something that's crazy? When I was younger, I was insecure about having curly hair. Because I was the only one in my class that had a curly hair. Yeah. Or my nose. Talking about my nose. My nose is big. In case you didn't know, I have a big nose. Hello. I had a homeless person in the metro call me a Jew because of the nose. Say, oh, you have a Jew nose. You must be Jew. And I looked at the guy and said, this guy's fucking homeless. I'm gonna get mad at the homeless person? This guy has nothing. I just walk around. But then this particular event, I'm like, dude, you let people walk over you. Anyway, that's another video. See how it goes? Another video. Already planned. Love you guys. It's another video already planned. That time, a homeless person called me a Jew. That's the title. Great. Then you're asking yourself, why am I not getting more views? You know? You want to continue with insecurities? That last little thing that I had to say. Somebody told me today you should be using hashtags. Okay, we're gonna put it like that. I'm gonna say it like that. Somebody told me hashtags. Oh, they're very important, and I agree. They're very important. But at the same time, if you're using hashtags as a cushion to your videos, my videos are shitty. I need a hashtag. It will help the quality. It will help the vision, right? Personally, I think my video needs a lot of work. The fact that, oh my god, I cannot believe I didn't talk about this. This is super important. One of the things that really bothered me with the girl, with the girlfriend, over the last couple of weeks was she knew everything about me, about my days. Because I filmed it. Like, okay, well, there needs to be a wall there, right? Not because I'm hiding anything, but because it's a bit too much, too fast. Ooh, we don't have that much space to record. I have to fix that. So yeah, so it was huge. It was huge for me, and ultimately speaking, it was. I'm still at a stage where the videos are more helpful for me versus trying to get famous, trying to get popular, right? But somebody told me to use the hashtag, and I was like, dude, if you need a hashtag for your video to work, possibly the videos are not good enough. Or if you look at a bag of chips, or a bag of chips, and they're constantly saying, oh, we added this, we added that, this is way better, this is the improved version. It feels very insecure. It feels like if you trusted your product, you wouldn't need to sell it. People would buy it. That's insecurities. Anyway, that was a little extra bonus that you get for listening to me talk for 60 minutes. Peace.